And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Manchester City taking on Chelsea.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure, Derek, to be here. Very, very lucky indeed to be broadcasting to millions and millions of people, let alone watching this fantastic game. I'm sure the players are a little bit nervous as well with that audience looming in the background, tuning in on their televisions. It's going to be a great night. I'm very excited to be here. Hopefully we get the game that this tournament deserves.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
And this is it, the final of the UEFA Champions League. It's where everyone wants to be. Only two sides can accomplish that feat. And Lee, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens tonight.
Well, it is. It's the big parter. It will be after the game. But as players, it's very difficult to try and stay in the moment and not get carried away. And that's the job of the senior players in the dressing room, but also the coach. Look around your team, see the calm ones, have a word with them, get them to pass the message on. Stick to the game plan, go out and win the game.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Antonio Rudiger starts alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Rodri. Gabriel Jesus. The ball with Rodri. Gabriel Jesus now. Well, Lee, one thing we know is that our hosts are very capable when they have the ball. We often see much more possession as they work in little triangles with short passing. You have to conclude it's going to be tough for their opponents to get into the game in the early stages.
Yeah, it really is. It can be so frustrating as you're almost a bystander for long periods of the game. It's very attractive to watch. Some would argue it's the correct way to play the game. I tend to agree with them.
Given away by City. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Now, will they do it from here? Another classic example of how to intercept. Gundogan. De Bruyne. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Here's De Bruyne. Good tackle taken away. Chilwell. Werner. Splendid defending, and it needed to be.
The ticket office. Thank you.
Stones. It's with Gundogan. Kai Havertz. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Gabriel Jesus. The ball with Rodri. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. In with a chance. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Strength and control, a big part of his game. So a throw in here. Gabriel Jesus. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Well, Chelsea being afforded too much space here. He's got to score! Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there. Well, Derek, neither side has done enough in this game. There's a lack of quality all round. It really has been a poor game. But there's still time left. Can somebody be the hero?
And Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. A real opening now. Havertz! And a goal for Chelsea. They've hit the front in the Champions League final.
Oh, they've got the noses in front. Can they keep it? Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
So the action continues, and City looking to offer a swift response to that setback. Gabriel Jesus. Well, they are on the wrong end of the scoreline. But Lee, your overall thoughts on their current situation?
Well, I'd have to give City 6 out of 10 so far. They've been the nearly team. It's close, a bit more aggressive in midfield, get the ball into wide areas a little bit more, try and stretch the opposition.
Over the top towards Raheem Sterling. The first half here comes to an end. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Chilwell. Oh, they've lost it. Alexander Zinchenko. And it's Ruben Dias. Gundogan. Useful looking position, you've got to say. In by Sterling. A deft clearance. And breaking at pace with menace. Werner. Superb counter, but no reward.
Well, dynamic football, utilising their pacey forwards to full effect. Just missing the finish.
Stones. And a throw-in it's going to be. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Bernardo Silva. Now Zinchenko. Ruben Dias. Half an hour remaining then. Aguero. A potential danger here. Alexander Zinchenko. Making sure nothing came of it.
Chelsea are really struggling in terms of possession, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got...
Great opportunity! And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
So 2-0 now.
Goal for Chelsea, number 7, N'Golo Kante.
Laporte. Rodri. It's with Bernardo Silva. Jorginho. And they could do damage. Can he find the net? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Strong play here. Rodri. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Stones. Mahrez. Aguero in the middle. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And a chance for him on the flank. Oh, he's through here. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. And Chelsea win the corner. And firing it into the area. Gets his glove on it. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Mahrez. João Cancelo. De Bruyne. And Bernardo Silva has it. And he's won the ball. And unable to keep possession. Now can they make something happen? The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Havertz. Well, he's lost it. Chelsea have returned to the high altar of European football. Champions League winners.
Well, you have to say they deserve it as well. All those training sessions, that toil earlier in the season, the 10 months of the season or so, and now they've got the rewards. Be respectful to the opposition as well. Make sure you congratulate them on a good final before you celebrate with your teammates.
A night these Chelsea players will never forget. Well, now for the official presentation. And as a footballer, Lee, in this case as a Chelsea footballer, this is exactly where you'd want to be.
Well, exactly. Getting onto that podium, huge amount of effort to get there, but this is the icing on the cake. Actually watching your captain pick the trophy up, sharing in that moment. It's a beautiful trophy as well, Derek.
It's Chelsea's moment. Champions League winners this season, and my goodness, they deserve it.
Brilliant moment. They'll be celebrating long into the night, I'm sure. And then, believe it or not, they'll be focusing in the next few days on next season, no doubt.
That's how it works, but for now it's all about this achievement. The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
And this is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands. Let them enjoy the experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities